Why do sparks fly when we meet certain people? Is it their smile, the way they talk, or something entirely unseen? Attraction, a force as old as humanity itself, is more complex and fascinating than we often realize. It's not just about a pretty face or a sculpted body. It's a dance of psychology, biology, and cultural nuances that draws us to one another. Here's a shocking fact. According to research, it takes less than 1 second for us to form a first impression based on attractiveness. But what informs this split-second decision? It's not just physical appearance. Our brain is processing a myriad of subtle cues, from the symmetry of a person's face to the confidence in their stance. And yet, attractiveness isn't static or universal. What's considered the epitome of beauty in one culture can be completely different in another. For instance, did you know that in Mauritania, a fuller figure is so celebrated that there are camps where young women go to gain weight? Meanwhile, in South Korea, a small, V-shaped face is highly desired, leading to a boom in cosmetic procedures aimed at achieving this look. But attraction goes beyond borders and beauty standards. It's in the comforting scent of a loved one, the infectious laughter shared on a first date, or the deep emotional connection felt with a partner. Studies have even found that altruistic people are considered more attractive, suggesting that kindness could indeed be the key to someone's heart. As we unravel the secrets of attraction in this series, we'll explore the science behind first impressions, the impact of personality on attractiveness, and even how the sound of someone's voice can make our heart skip a beat. From the colors that make us stand out to the cultural influences that shape our perceptions of beauty, prepare to be amazed by how complex and wonderfully mysterious human attraction can be. Join us on this journey through the psychology of attractiveness, where we'll discover that what draws us to each other often lies beyond the surface, in the intricate interplay of factors that captivate the heart and mind. Get ready to see attraction in a whole new light. Chapter 1: The Science Behind Attraction. Did you ever wonder what makes someone catch your eye? Is it just luck, or is there a science behind it? Let's dive into the fascinating world of attraction. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's a complex dance of biology, psychology, and sociology. First off, biology plays a big role. It's not just about reproductive fitness, though that's a part of it. Our brains are wired to notice symmetry in faces. Why? Symmetry is often a sign of health. But there's more to it than just biology. Our psychological makeup influences what we find attractive. For instance, we're often drawn to people who seem familiar or share similar interests. It's like our minds are saying, "Hey, I know you." Social factors are huge, too. The society we live in shapes our perceptions of beauty. Ever noticed how beauty standards change over time and vary across cultures? That's society at work. But here's a kicker. Our attraction is also about the connection. Ever met someone and just clicked? That's the psychological and social factors in action. Now, let's bust a myth. Ever heard of the halo effect? It's the idea that we assume people who are physically attractive are also kinder, smarter, and more successful. Spoiler alert. That's not always true. But it shows how powerful attraction can be, tricking our brains into making snap judgments. In a nutshell, attraction is more than skin deep. It's a blend of our biological instincts, psychological preferences, and the social norms we've absorbed. So, the next time you feel that spark, remember, there's a whole lot of science behind it. Chapter 2: Physical Attractiveness. More than meets the eye. Moving on, let's talk about physical attractiveness. It's the first thing we notice, but there's a lot more going on than just a pretty face. Physical beauty affects perceptions, but here's the twist: it's not the whole story. Researchers have found that physical attractiveness can influence how people are treated and perceived in various settings, from the courtroom to the classroom. Attractive individuals are often judged more favorably and presumed to lead happier lives. But before you think it's all about looks, listen to this: the power of physical attractiveness has its limits. Personality shines through, often outweighing the initial impact of physical beauty. Ever met someone who became more attractive the more you got to know them? That's personality at play. Traits like kindness, humor, and intelligence can turn the tables, making someone's attractiveness soar. But here's something fascinating. The concept of averageness in facial features is considered universally appealing. Studies suggest that faces closer to the average are more attractive. It's believed this preference for averageness may be evolutionary, as it suggests genetic diversity and health. Another interesting point is the role of the golden ratio, a specific proportion between the features of the face believed to be most aesthetically pleasing. While the science isn't definitive, the idea that certain proportions are inherently attractive is intriguing. To sum up, physical attractiveness is the first layer of how we perceive others, but it's not the definitive factor in lasting attraction. The nuances of personality and the mysterious preferences wired into our brains play a significant role in the complex ballet of human attraction. Chapter 3: The Role of Personality in Attractiveness. Personality is the silent force that can make someone go from just okay to absolutely irresistible. It's about the charm that oozes out when someone shares a passionate story or the warmth felt when they listen intently. Personality traits like kindness, humor, and intelligence don't just complement physical attractiveness, they can completely overshadow it. Research shows that people with a good sense of humor are often perceived as more attractive. It's not just about cracking jokes. It's the intelligence behind the humor, the ability to see the world in a unique way. This trait signals creativity and a positive outlook on life, traits highly valued in a partner. Similarly, kindness and empathy radiate attractiveness. Acts of altruism, or selflessly helping others, are incredibly appealing. They signal that someone is partner material, someone who will care and nurture. In fact, studies have found that people who volunteer or help others in their community are often rated as more attractive. Then there's the role of sincerity and authenticity. In a world full of superficial interactions, genuine people stand out. Being true to oneself and others is a trait that draws people in. It builds trust and forms a deeper connection, which is the essence of true attractiveness. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, is another magnetizing trait. People high in emotional intelligence are not only better at navigating their own feelings but are also more adept at understanding others. This sensitivity and awareness make them particularly appealing. Chapter 4: The Impact of Scent on Attraction. Now, let's delve into a sense often overlooked in discussions of attraction: the power of scent. It's not just about the perfume or cologne you wear. It's about the biological cues we unconsciously detect through our sense of smell. Pheromones, chemical signals released by the body, play a subtle but significant role in attraction. While the science of human pheromones is complex and not fully understood, research suggests that scent can influence how attractive we find someone. For example, some studies indicate that people can subconsciously detect genetic compatibility through scent, favoring partners with dissimilar immune systems to increase the genetic diversity of potential offspring. But it's not all biology. The scent is also deeply tied to memories and emotions. A particular perfume or the smell of the ocean can evoke strong feelings or memories, influencing our attraction to the person associated with that scent. This connection between smell and memory is one of the most potent among the senses, capable of instantly transporting us to a different time or place. Moreover, personal scent preferences play a role in attraction. What smells irresistible to one person might be off-putting to another. These preferences can be shaped by cultural factors, personal experiences, or even biological predispositions. In the dance of attraction, scent is a subtle but powerful player. It weaves together biology, memory, and personal preference, creating a complex tapestry of influences that can draw us towards someone, often without us even realizing why. Chapter 5: The Magnetism of Confidence. Confidence is like a magnet. It draws people in. It's not about arrogance or being overly self-assured. It's about a quiet inner belief in oneself and one's abilities. Confidence shines through in how someone carries themselves, how they speak, and how they interact with others. It's attractive because it signals competence, autonomy, and security. Have you ever noticed how someone who is confident in their skin tends to light up a room? They're not seeking approval. They're comfortable with who they are. This comfort is infectious. It makes others feel more at ease around them. Confidence also suggests resilience, the ability to face challenges head-on, which is a highly valued trait in both personal and professional relationships. Interestingly, confidence can even compensate for lack of physical attractiveness. Studies have shown that people who exhibit confidence are often perceived as more attractive, regardless of their physical appearance. This doesn't mean that looks don't matter at all, but rather that the power of confidence can significantly influence perception. But here's the catch: confidence must be authentic. Faked confidence is usually easy to spot and can backfire, making someone seem less trustworthy and ultimately less attractive. True confidence comes from self-acceptance, personal growth, and a positive mindset. Chapter 6: Humor and Attraction. Humor is another incredibly powerful element of attraction. It's not just about making someone laugh. It's about the ability to view the world through a playful, creative lens. Humor can break the ice, ease tension, and create a sense of connection between people. It's a sign of intelligence, creativity, and emotional intelligence, all attractive qualities. The type of humor matters, though. Positive humor, which includes making light of situations and playful teasing, is associated with higher attractiveness. It enhances social interactions and strengthens bonds. On the other hand, aggressive or self-deprecating humor can sometimes be perceived negatively, as it may signal insecurity or a tendency to belittle others. What's fascinating is how humor activates the brain's reward system. Laughing together releases endorphins, creating a shared euphoria and strengthening emotional connections. This biological response to humor can enhance feelings of attraction and intimacy between people. Moreover, a shared sense of humor is a key component of compatibility. Couples who laugh together often report higher satisfaction in their relationships. It's not just about enjoying the same jokes, it's about sharing a perspective on life that helps navigate its ups and downs with a light heart. In the realm of attraction, humor and confidence are potent allies. They signal desirable traits like intelligence, resilience, and a positive outlook on life. Together, they weave a tapestry of attractiveness that transcends physical appearance, drawing people closer on a more profound, emotional level. Chapter 7. The Attractiveness of Altruism. Altruism, the selfless concern for the well-being of others, is surprisingly sexy. It's a trait that signals kindness, generosity, and a caring nature, qualities that are highly attractive in long-term relationships. When someone is altruistic, they're not just good partner material. They show qualities that contribute to a supportive, nurturing environment. Studies have shown that altruistic behavior increases an individual's desirability as a mate. One fascinating aspect of this is called heroic altruism, where acts of bravery and selflessness, especially in men, are found to be particularly attractive to women. But it's not just about dramatic gestures. Everyday acts of kindness, like volunteering or helping a stranger, also boost attractiveness. The psychology behind why altruism is so attractive is rooted in evolutionary biology. Altruistic behavior signals to potential mates that an individual is capable of parenting or being part of a supportive community. It suggests a level of emotional intelligence and empathy, indicating that the person is a good communicator and caregiver. Interestingly, the attractiveness of altruism also reflects on the social values and cultural norms of a society. In cultures where community and cooperation are highly valued, altruistic behavior might be especially attractive. It's a marker of social cohesion and the ability to work within a group, essential traits for survival in closely knit communities. Chapter 8. Voice and Attraction. The influence of voice on attraction is profound and often underestimated. The pitch, tone, and cadence of someone's voice can significantly impact how attractive they are perceived to be. A voice can convey confidence, emotion, and even hints of one's physical characteristics, making it a powerful tool in the game of attraction. For men, a deeper voice is often considered more attractive. It's associated with higher testosterone levels and, evolutionarily, could signal physical strength and genetic fitness. For women, a higher-pitched voice is typically seen as more attractive, possibly signaling youth and fertility. However, these preferences can vary widely depending on individual tastes and cultural influences. Beyond pitch, the way someone speaks can also affect attractiveness. A clear, confident, and expressive manner of speaking can enhance someone's appeal, signaling intelligence and emotional availability. On the other hand, a monotone or hesitant speech pattern might be less attractive because it can suggest insecurity or lack of engagement. The content of speech also matters. Engaging storytellers or those who can articulate their thoughts and feelings well often come across as more attractive. This ability to communicate effectively is crucial for building and maintaining strong relationships. Moreover, voice can trigger emotional responses. The sound of a loved one's voice can calm us, excite us, or make us feel closer to them, even if we're physically apart. It's a direct line to our emotions, making voice a powerful element in both initial attraction and long-term bonding. As we've seen, attraction is a complex blend of factors, including altruism and voice, that go beyond physical appearance. These elements hint at deeper qualities that are crucial for meaningful relationships, emphasizing that attractiveness is multifaceted and deeply rooted in our biology, psychology, and social interactions.